Yeah, mind players, big ugly creature smashing into you. You do have allies, don't forget. You've got the all the Githyanki. This one, and this one are all on your side. And Erlon as well, but Erlon's looking pretty messed up.
Yeah, good
Let's.
thing he's in the back.
Well, it kind of is in the back. I mean, well, anyway, let's see how this pans out.
Hmm.
Um, whoops.
I was looking back at my last attack. It's like I think I did like 52 hit points of damage on this thing.
Nice.
It's still up though.
Here's a good sound for this. Let's do this one. All right, so you hear that mind in your head once again. You don't see or anything doing it. It's not one of these mind players in battles, but it comes into your head. I am going to rip your brains out, you insolent peasants! And with that, Ezra says, it's unfortunate our head again. We must defeat these things. And she charges over to this massive thing. She gets out her fists and is gonna do two unarmed strikes. And one of them is going to hit. And you see this thing kind of shake its head a bit as her blows bounce off its head, and it takes 19 points of damage. Joseph! You're muted there, bud.
Sorry about that. So Joseph's going to say to Erlon, "You're the hope of your people. Stay and fight this mind flayer. We'll take care of the beast."
Got it.
And then I'll strike Tirlai at the mind flayer as I run away. 26, not advantage. We turn advantage off.
Absolutely hits. Digs into the side. Roll damage.
All right. So it takes 8, and then booming blade extra damage hits him for 9. And if he moves, he'll take more damage.
So that's 17 damage, and I'll put a minus on him for the ticking clock, which is good because he's not actually next to anybody. So cool. You're taking it again?
Yep, my second attack.
Yeah, second attack. Cuts off one of its tentacles, and another 14 damage, and 14 is exactly what it has. And it falls to the ground. As you lop off its head, and its flopping head rolls across you.
Nice.
All right, and then I'll sprint over there.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So nice round. Got rid of one of the mind players. Bellin, you're up.
All right. I'm still stunned, even though the mind player is dead. Is that right?
I think so. Let me check that though. Let's have a look. You are stunned. Yeah, wait 1 second. That's a good question. Let me just check that. Okay, so the stun effect from its Mind Blast. So it will be stunned for 1 minute. No, you still need to make the saving throw because you're stunned for 1 minute, regardless of what the Mind Player is actually doing.
All right.
So make your saving throw at advantage. Oh, Bellin, yes. Oh, just can't get you out of my head. Now, what happens next is this door opens just above you, Joseph. And this much larger than any other. Whoops. This huge mind flayer. Much bigger than the other one. Steps up and says, "You insolent fools. Let me just check something." I'll put that on. Gotta get this because this is important. Okay. Joseph, Elios, Cain, and Joseph. Can you all make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Balin, nope. Cain, yes.
You said Joseph twice. Do you also mean Saeed?
Joseph, Elios. I said what? Joseph, Elios, Saeed, Krosk, and Cain. Everybody except Balin.
Okay, I have advantage. I was just reading the Intellect Fortress, so I have advantage. So hold on.
Sure.
Advantage, wisdom.
Okay, yeah, okay. So the gift down here is good. Joseph, you're good. Cain, you're good. Balin, you're good. Oh no, Balin is not. But
Oh, that was for Elios. You said,
Elias is the 8 and the 16.
yeah, I rolled for him. Yeah.
So, I'm going to say Balin and Elios, since you both roll so glad. You hear this voice in your head. You should grovel before me until I tell you to get up. And Joseph and Elios. Who's Joseph? What's Joseph?
I'm at 20.
Oh, sorry, not Joseph. Balin and Elios.
I think you said Balin was the only one who didn't have to say it, right? That was the previous. So just Elios.
Does Saeed need to make the saving throw?
Yes, Side is the one we're missing.
Okay, there it comes up. 12.
Side's fine. So it's just Elios. Oh man. He is groveling on the ground. Running out of useful markers for him. We'll put this one on him. He is groveling on the ground. It's just like, no, no, no. And then the creature moves up here. Now, Syed's good to go. That would be you, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at his spells, seeing if I want to burst into spells. The first thing he needs to do is he needs to throw one of his crown stars at this monster here.
Okay.
So that's coming up here. Stars. Maybe. Oh. It's going to go out twice. Just take the first one, I guess.
Yes, so wow, nice. So the crown of stars erupts around this creature and he just gets engulfed in the flames. Oh, the radiant damage, or he burns and it squirms. But it's still up.
Okay, and then he's going to do a chill touch onto it.
Okay, so the chill touch.
14.
14. Yeah, the chill touch spell goes off and it tries to grab the heart of the creature, but it squirms out the way.
And then he'll move out of the way up to here.
Okay, cool. So Erlon, there's no active mind flayers around here. It's gonna charge through here and very bravely come up next to that creature. But that's all it can do. Okay. So now the big the big snake thing. It is going to roll me a d6, Joseph.
It should be coming up. There it is.
You don't want a 5 or a 6. Okay, cool. It doesn't get its acid breath weapon back.
Hey.
But it does see pain coming there, and its tentacles shoot out. Rolls a 31.
Ouch. Guess that hits.
You take 34 points of damage and make me
Oh
a
my
strength
God.
saving throw. Oh, he's still just up. And a strength saving throw.
Yeah, you said 34.
34.
Okay. All right, come on, man. Let's make this count.
You watch in horror as this thing reaches out, lashes Kane around in its tentacles, then throws its head up in the air, throw Kane's up into its ear, and using Kane disappear down the gullet of this creature. You are swallowed, my friend.
Nice.
And okay, cool. Just seeing when the damage will come through, but we'll get there. Ilios.
Okay, I think I need a intelligence saving throw, or is it wisdom or intelligence? Oh, it's
Intelligence.
right? All right. I don't think he has anything special here, so we're just gonna do straight here.
Nope. Not good enough. Ilios remains
Continue.
on the ground.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter who's playing him.
Kane, you're in the belly of the beast. What do? You don't take.
All
You're
right.
going to take damage if you stay here, but it's on its turn. So at the moment, technically, you're okay.
All right. I'm going to, for my action, let's see, let me just double check here. I want to make sure that this is, yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay. So for my action, I'm going to do lay on hands, and I'm going to expend all of my health.
Okay.
So we'll do that. That puts me back at 6. Then I'm going to
Wow.
cast Misty Step. And
Now
let's
let
see,
me-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I can go to there.
Do
You have
you
to-
need to be able to see where you're misty stepping to?
Let me, oh, I didn't, I did. I think it says,
That you can see.
okay. Can I see out of this creature? So I'm in its
Yeah.
mouth.
You're functionally blinded.
All right, so that didn't work. All right.
No, but feel free not to cast that spell and save your spell slot. So at the moment,
Alright.
you are considered blinded and restrained.
All right.
On the plus side, you have total cover against attacks. So that's a bonus.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You have total cover, so any ranged attacks won't hit you. So there's a positive.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm restrained. It's like, can I climb out of this thing? I mean, is my action?
I don't think so, because if you're restrained, your movement is 0. But let me double check that.
Okay.
Yeah, your speed is 0.
Okay. All right.
Also, you can attack it from the inside.
I'm going to do that since that seems to be the only thing that I can do at this point. Okay. All right. So, well, I can't because I used my action already, right?
You did. That is true.
All right. So I think that's it. I think that's what I did.
All right. Okay, so struggling to get out. Well, man, that was a big old dump of your lay on hand. That's nice.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully I won't get it all taken away in the next round.
We shall see. Someone might get you out before then. Okay, so this Githyanki Knight is still stunned from the Mind Flayer attacks. It's going to make an intelligence saving throw and does not break the stun condition. His buddy over here is active. Now his buddy sees this huge creature. And in blind rage at seeing this creature up here, he takes off. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fortunately, he's not the smartest Githyanki Knight. This massive creature has a 15-foot reach, and it reaches out with its tentacles. Rolls a 27. And needs to make a strength saving throw. Oh my goodness. Now this thing can actually swallow 2 creatures. So, oops. 2 back. So, it runs around, takes 32 points of damage, and it's looking rough inside the belly. You have your friend inside there now.
It's getting a little crowded, guys.
But that was its reaction. Zariah is furious and she comes up, punches twice. And let's see how that goes. Punching many times. Once. Twice. First one misses. The second one does hit. So 29 damage to this creature. She just lays into it. Okay, Joseph.
Is this area is dimly lit, of course, right?
Let me check.
Well, I mean, I see my night vision stops at a certain range. That's why I'm asking.
There is a source of light in this room.
But is it dim in here?
I'm going to say yes.
All right. I'm going to cast as a bonus action Shadow Blade
Nice.
at fourth. Use at 5th level, so I do 4d8 damage.
What are you concentrating on at the moment, Joseph? Because that's going to go away.
I'm concentrating on protection, good versus evil on Saeed, so he can drop his little thing
Okay,
right there.
Okay, so
All
Shadow
right, so
Blade
I'm yep.
goes up. Nice.
4d8, and I get advantage on attacks in dim light.
Okay.
So I'm going to run up to the monster.
You have to
And I'm
try
going
monster
to
that
attack.
monster. Okay, yep.
Yeah, I got. So this thing's eating our friends. So I'm going to do Tiralai with Booming Blade, or not Tiralai, a Shadow Blade with Booming Blade. So I don't have this set up. So let me just figure out with Advanced Dice Roller. Plus 11,
Okay.
and I rolled twice.
So 2 attacks, yep.
Yeah, no, this is advantage. So 17. Does 17 hit? Oh no.
28.
17 plus 11 is 28. I rolled it weird. So 11, 17 and 5 are my 2 rolls. 11 is the modifier, so 28.
28 hits.
All right, so he takes 4d8 damage from Shadow Blade, psychic.
Uh-huh.
4d8, let me just get this out here. Takes that.
Uh-huh.
Takes Booming Blade on top of that for 30, and then I'm going to do a Divine Smite at level 3.
Okay, so that's
That right there.
42, I believe, right?
Yes.
Alright, so you charge up your weapon with Booming Blade and Smite. The weapon comes to life and boom! How much was it again? 30, 42?
Yeah.
So I did that one, so it's another that much on it. Okay, it's starting to look a little rough, but it's still up. Nice round.
All right, my second attack, I get 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll just a 2d20, and then it's add 11 to the highest roll.
Okay.
So 9 plus 11, 20.
20 hits.
All right, so another 4d8 just for Shadow Blade. And then I will do also a level 2 Divine Smite. Oh no, this thing needs to die. Level 4.
Wow.
Throw that out on top of it. Oh, what a crap roll.
Oh,
2, 3, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
below
Oh, well.
average. Okay, so once again, you charge up your weapon with the smite. You reach out, boom, and you do an additional 13 from the smite.
And then I'll go there. Well, no, I'll go behind Saeed. Right there.
Okay. Bellin, intelligence
All
saving
right.
throw.
here we go. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna take a knee on this one, guys. I can't do anything.
That's rough. This creature comes out again, comes right up to here. And once again, everybody except Bellin, I guess Elios. Grovel! I said grovel before me! Wisdom saving throws for everybody except Bellin. Is
Okay.
Zyra wisdom saving throw? Let me just check the DC.
Okay, the one that says Joseph is actually for Saeed, the 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and the one that says Balin is for Elios. You could, I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm rolling for his character, but
Okay, let's just go through it then. Joseph, what did you roll?
22.
Okay, you're fine. What did Syed roll?
10.
10. Syed falls to the ground and just stays there. The thing says, grovel before me until I can say you can move. And Syed drops to the ground. Elias, don't worry about Krosk. What did Krosk get?
who's rolling for Krosk? Oh, you're rolling for Krosk.
Oh, I'm rolling for Krosk. That is a good point. So wisdom saving throw for Krosk. He rolls a 20, so he's fine. Is that everybody?
Cross isn't in the combat, by the way.
Oh, we need him.
We do need him. I'll give him a turn after this just to be nice, but Krosk passes. Erlon needs to do it as well. So Erlon, wisdom saving throw, falls to the ground and grovels. Just goes to the ground and kind of ritualistically bows before this thing. And the creature goes back into this room. Syed can continue groveling. There is no saving throw. He is going to grovel for until, I don't know, I'll let you guys work it out. Erlon is going to grovel regardless. Nothing's going to happen with Erlon. Krosk, however, Krosk needs to fuck shit up right now. This one, dude. No, that's not going to be good. So how I'm doing spellcasters. He is going to cast a spell. He is going to cast Call Lightning. It's a concentration spell. And he's not going... Oh, he's on the ground, but he's going to stand up. He's going to call Lightning. He's not going to move because he knows that creature could... Actually, it already used it. No, he's going to run away because it already used its reaction. Yeah, this thing needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And... Oh, -1 on its dexterity, so that's a failure. And... So, you see Krosk cast a spell and he's going to concentrate on it, and you see lightning starting erupting from this thing and just falls down, and lightning bolts and flashes across this creature, and he's going to... I know he's going to retreat a little bit back. Let's use this reaction, so it goes over there. Kane! Inside the belly. Nope, you don't get a roll on this. So both you and the Githyanki Light are going to get gobbled up by its stomach acid, and you both take 10d6 damage. So 43. And you watch next to you as the Githyanki Knight is striking. But it just submits to it. That's far too much damage for it.
Damage. 43 hit points of damage. Good thing I healed myself. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but now it's its turn again. Joseph, roll me a d6 again. You don't want to 5 or 6. Oh, okay. So, what is it? It's the 60-foot cone. Okay, let's get a 60-foot cone on here. Here's one. So it's going to position it just right. Okay, so everybody get dragged back here. Kane, you can go along for the ride. With Yankee Knight over there. So everybody in there, make me a dexterity saving throw. Roll for Isira.
Does this one get a opportunity attack by chance? At this point.
Sure. Yes.
This gift?
I thought they were all stunned, but it's going to strike out at it and roll a 24 and does hit for 20 points of damage. Fortunately, not enough to kill it, but that's a good point. Okay, so what was it again? It was dexterity saving throws. We do the gift. Dexterity. 4, fail. Zyra. Dexterity. Fail.
What about the stunned people that are groveling? Do they roll?
They automatically fail.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I won't be getting that 28.
So then Cross needs to roll it then. There's the only one left.
Okay. Let's do Cross. Dexterity saving throw. Cross rolls. Oh, not good. Okay, so this thing spits out a whole ton of acid. Is it acid? It is, yeah, acid damage. So this is acid damage. And let's go through these one by one. So these, Erlon succumbs, drops to the ground, no longer moving. This gift takes 26, but it is still up. Let's go through it. Joseph, what did you roll?
15.
No, 26 damage. Syed?
Doesn't matter. Auto
Syed,
fail.
26 damage. Cross, he failed, so 26 damage.
Can I use his ward, or is that a reaction and he can't?
Not with his...
He's groveling. I don't know what that means.
No, he can do that. He's groveling. That's fine. He can make his...
He'll take the ward, we'll take it all.
Okay, cool. Ilios fails automatically, so 26 damage.
Okay.
I didn't roll for this one. So this good Yankee Knight. He can try and do it. And he passes, so that's something. Alan, how did you get on?
I automatically failed as well, and I'm incapacitated. Is that right? I can't react. And the reason why I ask is I have absorb elements as a reaction spell, like shield.
Nope. Incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
So
Then I take
26 damage.
26 damage. Okay.
Okay, so erupts burning acid. Your skin, most of your skin melts off. It's just not a good look. Ilios.
Concentration for me. Concentration saving throw.
Yep.
So this just reminds me, I get Intelligent Marcelo. I rolled 11,
Okay.
and then Saeed has to roll his, or is he too low not to fail? I don't know how this works.
Well, he got 26 damage.
15.
It was a 13 was a DC, but Cross needs to make it 2 for his core lightning spell, and he loses it.
And do any of them get to shake off their groveling?
Oh, that is a good point. At the end of this, Syed groveling. Everybody who is groveling stops groveling. That is a good point. Ilios, he stops groveling, but he is still stunned.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, anytime you take what he cast was Mass Suggestion, and if you take damage, then the suggestion ends. I didn't take into account. It's a good point. So that's the Ilios.
All right.
This is the
Ilios.
time.
Yeah, come on, Ilios. You can do it.
Hey!
Oh, but that's his turn, yeah?
Yeah, he's no longer stunned and he's on the ground. So that's his turn, but well done. Kane! You watch a
All right.
creature dissolve right next to you.
Yeah.
Can't move. You can attack from the inside, but it will be at disadvantage.
Oh, dang it. All right. Well, that's what I will do. I don't know if it's possible to be trying to carve my way out, but that's what I'm going to try to be doing. So
Absolutely.
So let's see. I will do this at a disadvantage.
21. You stick the flame tongue in.
Awesome.
So that's 17.
So here's my enhanced divine smite, and then I am going to use bonus action. Yep, that's what I'll do. I will do this.
So it gets a
Wait.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Let's get that out the way. Pretty good Constitution saving throw. It gets an advantage against that, so roll a 21, so it passes the blinding smite.
But it does take the radiant damage.
Does it? Okay, so 19 damage, but it's not blinded. I think it could
Okay.
be blinded from the inside anyway, so kind of good that didn't pan out.
Okay.
So how much are you down? 40, 46 damage. Let me just check something.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
Before you do that one, Constitution saving throw. And you start carving and flashing inside. I go, and it spits you out
Nice.
like a bad meal.
Do I have movement? Can I get the hell away from this thing?
You can. You're risking an attack of opportunity.
Let's see.
Might be swallowed again.
Yeah, that won't be good.
Oh, Joseph, roll booming blade damage. This thing moved. So it takes another 15. Okay, got it. So
All right,
all
I'm
you've
not
done
gonna-
is one attack. So
Oh, that's true. I can still attack him again. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm not going to run away from him. I'm going to
Okay.
unload on him again here. Let's see if we can make this happen. Not at a disadvantage this time.
That's correct. You're out.
Nice. So here's my extra damage for enhanced divine smite, and then I'm going to do my divine smite, and I'm going to upcast it to level 3. For a disappointing 9 additional hit points.
I know you got the 5, right? 5 on top of that.
Okay, so this is what happens. You get spit out of it, you slash it at once, and it also, fire from your sword, digs into it, and it squeals, and it groans, and it's... And as you spit out, you take it down, Kane.
Yes.
All right.
Nice round, Kane. Nice round. Now you get a cheer for that.
Yay.
Okay, set your turn.
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, what a turn it was. Good stuff. Okay, the Githyanki Knight is still stunned. Intelligence saving throw. Gets unstunned, still prone. That's its turn. Is Zyra is gonna charge forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets to there. Joseph.
Joseph's going to up around the corner. Maybe there. Go to there. And then with Shadow Blade, cut into this thing with Booming Blade. So let me roll my dice. I gotta figure out how to get the Booming Blade attack to work. So I'm just gonna roll 20 and it's plus 11.
Okay.
and it's at advantage. So whatever the highest one is here.
Okay. Yep.
16, 27. Okay, 27, 48. Booming blade on top of that, so that's 23. And then I will divine smite, level 4. No, level 2.
Okay.
That's not big enough. Get it out here. Let me take my spell slot out.
It's an additional 14.
Yeah, and then my second attack.
Yep.
1, 20 or 2. So the highest roll plus 11.
Okay.
So 19.
19 hits.
Another 4d8.
It's
Another 10 damage.
Got it.
And then we gotta kill this thing. So I'll do a level 4 or something for a crit. But level 4 Divine Smite.
Okay.
Using a level 5 spell slot for it, but you know. Needs this damage. 22.
Well, if you used a 5th level smite, couldn't you then roll another d8 on top of it?
It only goes to 4d8.
Oh, I never knew that. Okay, so Joseph, so what? Let me get his damage first. Another 22. So you come up,
Yeah.
charge up your sword. Then hit it once, hit it twice, and you hear the screams telepathically in your brain, but it's not happy that severely screwed it up. Well done.
Okay, and I'll go behind it there and stop.
Okay, cool. Bellin, intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Do it.
I don't think that's enough, but let me double check. No, that is enough. 15 is what you need.
Woo!
Congratulations, you are unstunned. You come back to your senses. You look around wondering what the hell's going on. But you are prone, and that's the end of your turn. Now, the creature turns towards you. It's actually done this yet. Let's see how I can work this. Oops. Didn't mean to rotate you as well there, Joseph. Go like... angles. I guess it's going to be 1, 2... Okay, so first of all, Joseph, booming blade damage, because it's going to move. Another 16, ouch, and you can have an attack of opportunity if you like. So the last 25 hits. Sorry, 9 plus 11. Yeah, it hits. You're muted if you're narrating, Joseph.
Oh, sorry. It's 16 plus 11, so it's 27.
Hits.
And it's 4d8 damage for the psychic.
Okay.
And let me see how much that is. 18. And then I will throw on a level 3 smite on that as well.
Okay, let me... Cool.
Take that as well. Get that spell slot out of here. All right. The 15.
Okay, yep, let me just check one thing. It doesn't say it has to be on your turn, so absolutely the Divine Smite hits, so it takes a 15. Ouch. Okay, I need Kane, Syed, and Cross to make intelligence saving throws.
And you have yours at advantage for your mental shield.
Cross intelligence. Cross fails. Kane's good. Let's get on the
Elios as well, yeah.
Yep, Elias as well, yep.
No, Elios.
So let's go through these.
Oh, I don't have to do it. Saeed has to.
Ooh, look at that roll. So Syed, is that for Syed? Yeah, Syed.
Yeah, Syed's 23.
Concentration. Let's go through.
No, that's for his attack. That's for the attack. That's for the intelligence saving throw you asked for.
Oh,
I did
cool.
mine for Joseph by mistake.
But the 23 is Syed?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's go through. So Cross, that was me. I rolled a 8, so he takes the full 41 damage. And Syed, and he is also stunned.
Saeed's got 23. So he takes half.
So yeah, he takes 20 and is not stunned. How did Elios do? Elios,
Good.
nope.
6.
So he
Got a
takes
6.
41 damage and he's down. So that's not good. Let's put that 1 0. Payne, how did you get on? You passed it, so you take
Yep.
20 damage.
Oh,
And
dang
you're
it.
not stunned.
Hey, that hurt.
And you hear him saying, "Maybe I'm gonna take you down with me." Syed.
And look, I'm reading one of his spells. First off, he's going to get Crown of Stars hit.
Okay.
So it's rolling up in a second, hopefully.
Round of Stars.
23.
It's
Oh, wait, 31. 32
31.
damage.
32 damage.
Third.
Crown of Stars shoots out, hits this creature, and it screams, and moans in pain, and 32 radiant damage is enough to take it down.
Yeah, nice job.
Nice.
Very good.
That was
Okay.
on death's door. Again.
Erlon doesn't make it. Elios is down. Can anybody do something about that?
I can on my turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Valen can.
okay, so somebody, I'll let you choose who casts nice healing spell that blows into the body of Elios, and he is up.
I give him 1 hit point from lay on hands.
And I can.
Can I give 1 hit point to Erlon to get her up, or is she dead?
No. You can give 1 hit point to her. She's at 1 round of death, so she's back with 1 hit point.
Nice.
So bits of mind players everywhere. Not. I think all. I think one of the Githyanki died, but definitely a victory for you guys. Elios is right. Oh my goodness, that is a huge blow to the Githyanki. And she gets a knife, and this massive Githyanki here, she gets it and runs it across his neck and holds up the lofted head and said, "The mind players are on the rope! Victory is ours!" And all the other Githyanki starts cheering. This is a huge victory for them. What do the fine fellows wish to do?
We can heal ourselves, man.
Stand up.
We're beat up.
A short rest, maybe. But I mean, I don't know if we want to do it here. Maybe we want to go back to that one room where they were staying in and take a rest, or do we want to press on to make sure there's no more mind flares? I mean, we're all beat up, though. I know.
Yeah.
I'm on death's door, so I've already used my lay on hands. I could do prayer of healing for everybody, or holding up for a short rest would be helpful too.
Yeah, it's not that far, so I think we should do the short rest because we could heal up quite a bit with our hit die.
That'd be good. Okay.
Erlon,
I'm going to tell Erlon to go to her people and with the head of the mind flare and tell them we're victorious, and we'll clear out the rest of them here with the help of the Githyanki there with us.
Okay, Erlon grabs the head. Excellent idea. I'll head up and let them go. I mean, if you're heading to rest, why don't you head back over to the stronghold, over to the west, where we met these mighty Githyanki knights. Applying this room over here.
Okay, that's what I was thinking it was.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
let's do it.
So Krosk stumbles over there. The Githyanki knights stumble over there. Erlon leaves with not just the head of the big mind flayer. He's made a bout out of mind flayer heads. He's a happy camper. And I'll move Syed as well. In fact, I'll move everybody. Just there you go. Okay, so everybody here, we'll say you close up that door.
Oops. Didn't make it.
So, Erlon comes back and says, there's a party going on upstairs. This is fantastic. We shall avenge all the Gith that have fallen. Rest up, my friends. I've called down some Githyanki and they'll stand guard over you. So, rest up well. You hear the sound of some other Githyanki coming down from up above. And they form a guard up here and up here. And there'll be some more down below as well. You may, if you like, take on one of those blessed long rests.
Ooh, a long rest.
Yeah, you may long rest.
Perfect. That is great.
Okay.
Yay.
Long rest up Krosk. Do one for Syed as well. Get his hit points back. That's crazy how much hit points you can regain on a short rest. Like Syed, over 100. 126 hit points back for Syed.
I look at Saeed's character and I'm like, I did mine wrong. This is so crazy hit point wise.
Yeah. Okay, but Syed, being the dutiful person that he is going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Yeah, I'll take the spell off, and then he gets Arcane Ward for that. I gotta figure that out.
Okay. A little shield on him, reminding him of shield of Mage Armor. Do you do the same, Joseph?
No, I don't need that. I have an art.
Oh, okay. Cool. And while you're considering your hit points, I think having cooled the main baddies on this level, You may advance to level 15.
Woohoo! Nice.
So congratulations. You get another cheer for that.
All right.
So I'll let you do that, and we'll take this opportunity to do a short break while I tuck my kids in, and then we'll come
Cool.
back with you guys leveled up to 15. Okay,
All right,
be
sounds
right
awesome.
back, guys.
All right.
a lot more spry. What would the fine fellows of Trollskull Alley wish to do?
I think clear. Make sure this level is clear. What you guys are thinking?
Yep, I like that.
Okay.
There are people in pods. We need to make that a priority to free them.
Yep, they were over.
Good call.
So I think we should go with that room right there where those people are.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so once you get over there, you do see all these people. They're all trapped in some type of coffin type device. And now you can kind of pause a little bit and get your bearings. You notice that every so often they wake up and they look around and they scream, "Ah!" But then they fall back into unconsciousness, and every couple of minutes or so they wake up and scream again, and the process is repeated. And yeah, they're not really paying you that much attention. I'll drag everybody else over there too. Yeah, they're obviously in a world of pain. So, what do you do?
Can we investigate the controls or anything on the
Sure.
tubes?
All of them are similar. So, investigating one. Okay, make an investigation check to see how you work out how to disable these things. And between Joseph and Bellin comparing notes, oh, I tell a lie. Guys are back here. Oh, this commoner escapes from her tomb. Get back in there, commoner. You're still being tormented. Let's say the Nithalid. This door is still closed. It's closed again. Like that.
Uh-oh.
Saeed can do the knock again.
Let me check. Okay, cool. So Syed casts his knock spell, and the door does indeed swing open. Okay, so just mark off that spell slot.
Got it.
Okay, and you see all these doors around the place are locked. They all look fairly similar. They're it's a red, blackish, purplish, almost metal. Not a type of metal that any of you recognizes. As I said before, they've all got little bumps in random locations, seemingly like braille on them. Syed does crack the code though, and the knock spell does work. Does Syed repeat the process on this door?
What do you think, guys?
Well, I can try to see if I can unlock my. I'm pretty good at with my tools here. So I'm gonna get over here and try this door. I feel like we got the leader, so I feel like we're gonna be in okay shape.
Okay, so you're gonna try and work out how the door works. So make me a basic intelligence check, Bellin.
Okay.
You see all these bumps and pieces. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
you try and work out what it is, but you can't make head nor tails of the door. Let me just double check this. Yeah, you can't work out how the door works. You get a bit of a headache from trying to work it out,
All right.
but you're okay.
Yeah, that gave me a headache, guys. Maybe we'll go back to plan A.
I'm going to say Syed is going to go through. Your intelligence is no match to mine, Bellin. Let me work it out. And Syed will make...
Of course.
Can you make an intelligence check? Ah, there we go. Thank you. And yes. Oops. Okay, so okay, Syed says, Joseph, I'm going to need your hands. Okay, we need 3 hands to operate this. So, Joseph, put your hand here and here. Do you do that, Joseph?
Okay. Yep.
And then Syed takes another hand and pushes it, and the door swings open. Inside of this room, you see oh, looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so this is obviously some type of detention facility. You get a look inside, and yeah, you see prison cells. Even from distance, you hear just a rotting smell coming from this one on your immediate left. Hello? Who is that? You don't sound like mind flayers.
No, we're definitely not mind flayers. Who are you?
My name is Ishan Toru. I'm a member of the City Watch of Waterdeep.
How in the heck did you get down here?
Well, I was taken from Waterdeep itself, and quite frankly, some of my other squad members too. And I'm just waiting patiently for my brain to be devoured. But if you let me out, I don't have any weapons, but I can wield a sword better than most.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start walking down here and checking out what's in
Hey,
here.
buddy! Hey, you let me out! Come on, man! I can be your buddy like that guy.
Is that a troglodyte?
Uh-huh.
I say, hey, you speak pretty good common.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, let me out. Come on, you're trusting that guy, right? Let me out. I'm a good guy.
I'm gonna incite his good guyness.
Come on, aliens.
He's not a good guy. You keep on looking, and you get him every thought. He's glancing at your neck and licking his lips. A tasty treat. Yeah. Yeah, you can trust me. No problem, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll come back here.
No.
I'm gonna keep on walking.
Come on, man.
Come down. Is it this guy here? Was talking?
Yeah. Hi. Yes. It is me that was talking. Ishan Toru at your service.
Ishan.
If you could let me out, that would be great.
So we're probably not going to make it back to the surface right away. You're gonna be able to hold your own down here?
Of course. I can as I said, swing a sword better than most. I'm a trained member of the city guard. If you could equip me with a weapon, and maybe some armor, I'm sure I could be most useful.
Can I insight this guy as well?
Sure. And we'll get to this guy down here in just a second, Joseph. He seems on the level. I mean, he's a human. He's speaking, correct English. He seems to be on the level.
All right. Guys, I think this guy's good. I think we can trust this guy. I'm gonna let him out. And yeah, well, one is the lock look confusing to me on this one.
Just a sec. Okay, you see a similar pattern on this. There's a little like number pad to the left of it with various brow writings on it. So it's similar to this door here. Lock picking, you get the impression, won't work.
Okay, I'm gonna let my colleagues that are just slightly smarter than me now figure this one out.
Okay. So his intelligence check. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
So it's 16 for Saeed. The wisdom saving throw for Saeed. The reason why he has a 13 bonus, I only have a 9. So wisdom is of 9 for Saeed. Or 11, sorry.
11 for Said? Oh, for the wisdom saving throw. Let me check. Oh, okay. Interesting. Roll me a D100, Joseph. Said says, don't trust that creature. That can't you see? There's a mind flayer in that cell. Kill it, Bellin, kill it. And the guy said, what the hell is he talking about? I'm not a mind flayer. No, we must kill it. And Syed is going to cast Chill Touch on the poor man. So a ghostly hand comes out from Joseph, grabs around this creature's torso.
Can I don't know if it automatically hit. I was going to say, can I use my reaction, since it would be disadvantage if he was an enemy. I'm not an enemy, but I'm going to try to distract him. Is that a thing?
Sure. So I'll give him roll Chill Touch again. Yeah, still hits. And the guy grabs his hand and says, oh, what the hell is he doing? Can't you see it? It's gonna destroy us all. The mind flayer. This is who we're here to kill. And he gets
I'm gonna try to shake him. I'm gonna try to shake him. No, Said, you're under the effects of the door, whatever it did.
Okay. Okay. He's going to try and slip out of your shake. There was a 13 for his athletics.
All right, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna say
full Nelson.
So with a full Nelson, he can't. I'm gonna say he can't use the somatic components of his spell. And so, Bellin, what are you doing? Somebody help! The mind flayers have Bellin as well. They've got it into his brain. Get him! Get Bellin! He's under the influence.
Said, he's in a cell. He can't hurt us.
No. It's a mind, man. Use your brain. It's using its mind effects. Take out Bellin.
Can I slap Kane? Can I slap
You can slap Kane, yep.
Not Kane, sorry, Saeed, and make an attack roll and slap him to do some damage to him just by like an open-handed punch kind of thing?
Yeah, at advantage because Bellin's got him wrapped up.
Alright, so...
Let's make an attack roll with one of your weapons.
Okay, so I'll just do it with Tirlai, yeah.
Yep.
So here's Tirlai out there. 28.
Roll again, it's at advantage. You might get a super punch in.
Oh yeah, right, Super Saiyan Cellular.
So what?
So I I do 5 points of damage. So I do 4. I do my strength plus 1, so 5.
5. So you slap Syed hard across the face and say, "No, no, they've got Joseph too. Kane, it's up to you. Destroy them all." And he's going to try and break free of your grasp. And he is going to roll. He sucks at acrobatics and athletics. He's going to try and screw him out. Rolls a 19.
All right.
And he doesn't get out. So you still got him pinned. It's all up to you. Get them.
Like I said, Kane, can you cure diseases? Maybe you can cure a disease in his mind. 'Cause I know, like, Lay on Hands does that. You know better than I do.
Yeah. Let me give that a try. So I'll try to do a lay on hands on him and see.
Oops. Okay, so you don't shoot him with an arrow button.
And 5 points to neutralize the poison affecting a disease.
Yep.
Can you bring up actually that lay on hands description? So I can see exactly what it does.
How do I do that? It doesn't seem to be highlighted.
I got it there. I got it right there.
Thank you.
Like a disease. Does it get the 5 hit points as well?
Yep.
No.
No, it's or.
Oh, okay.
Kane, I don't need healing. I don't know what you're doing. Let me go. Let me go. And he's trying and screw him out of the way again. Rolling an 11. Bellin, are you going to try and hold on to him?
I'm going to hold on to him.
Kane, Cross, help it out. And says, "Oh, I don't know, buddy. You've gone mad. I'm going to leave you to your own devices. Ilios! No, dude, you've gone crazy."
He's going to Misty Step out of there. It's just verbal.
Okay. He's going to Misty Step. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you've all gone mad! You've all gone mad! And he starts running away.
Can I? I'm gonna cast Old Person on him.
Okay, what type of save is that? It's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Gonna roll out a wisdom saving throw, Joseph.
I'm going to... Ooh!
I was gonna say, as he's dashing away, he gets held in place. How long can you hold him for?
Let's see.
For up to a minute.
Up to a minute. Yeah. All right, we got to figure out what we can do in the course of a minute.
Oh my gosh, I know.
He gets a saving throw at the end of his turn.
We can tie him up.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna tie his hands and gag him.
Okay, make me a survival check.
I'm good at those two.
Okay, so you tie him up. Can you make me a athletics? It's going to be acrobatics, I think, for Syed. Athletics or acrobatics, please, Joseph, for Syed.
Oh, sorry.
He tries to get out. The binds hold him. Kane continues to cast concentrate and hold person. And eventually Syed says, sorry, guys. I don't know what came over me. It's something to do with that arcane lock. My apologies. If you could just untie me. I should say.
I'm not sure if we can trust him, guys.
I'm gonna inside him.
Yeah, he's definitely has a different demeanor about him. He's not. He's,
I'll take the ropes off then. Good to have you back, man. That was
okay.
we're going crazy.
And he casts Chill Touch. I'm kidding. He's fine. Yeah, yes, I don't know. The failing to undo that block, it really did a number on my brain. My apologies, guys. I think I will just use the knock. Do you trust this guy, Bellin?
I do. Yeah. He seems like a good guy.
Okay, so he casts knock, and the locks disappear for a second. And this guy steps out at you, gives a glare at Syed, and Syed says, "Oh, my apologies, Joseph. Before this was happening, what languages do you speak, Joseph?"
I speak Undercommon. Well, actually, hold on. I can probably just link it out here. I speak those, and Tirlai speaks Draconic and Sylvan.
Okay. You hear the guy says, Hey, buddy, let me out as well, man. I don't want to be brain food."
It's a Grimlock?
Yes. Come on, man. We're all friends here.
Are we?
Well, you know,
What do you know about this facility?
the enemy of my enemy is my enemy, so that aligns us. What do I know? I don't know shit, bro. I was there minding my own business. This guy started stunning me and dragged me here as if I was some type of meat. And as I said, all the people who used to be here have had their brains eaten or worse. I don't know what's actually much worse than that, bro. But if you could let me out, I'd really appreciate it. Come on, man. I can help. I can swing a club.
Let's see here. Are any of these, is any of this stone at all, or is it all just like, what kind of material is all this stuff?
The bars are made from the same weird blackish purple metal.
Okay, what about the walls?
They're stone.
Alright, so I'm going to, so Saeed doesn't have to waste all his spell slots, cast Stone Shape on the wall and make the wall, and eat away the wall where the bars are right here. So he could slip through. And make that like an arc. I could shape the stone in a 5 feet in any dimension. So I'll take 5 feet of that right there, of this stone out right here.
Make me an intelligence check, Joseph.
Uh-oh. Where is it attached? Oh God.
So that's good enough. I think I've mentioned this before. If I haven't mentioned it before, stone shapes and any type of alteration to the shape of the dungeon doesn't work. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say with 11, it's good enough. So you remember that stone shape, Halaster has prevented that from happening. So you effectively would know not to cast stone shape. So you save a spell slot, which is what I was doing the intelligence thingamajig for. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so you can let me out, right? You're obviously trying to do something there. So do you want me to knock Joseph? Let this poor creature out?
That's the last time you'll be able to do it for the rest of this dungeon, guys. What do you think? You know, I'd hate to have anything eat my brain, so I vote that we get him out.
All right. You can always take him out if he starts getting out of line.
All right. Cat's out. Yeah, I took Saeed's spell slot away.
Okay, so we cast knock once again. And the Grimlock's, thanks, bro. I owe you one. Said I didn't want to be brain food, so yeah. So what do we do? Gonna go get some mind flayer butt?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay. The freed guy lost that. Ishan Toru. That's it, guys. I do know how to wield a weapon, but I am weaponless. So if there's anything you could give me, I mean, we're allies, and anything you could give me is just a simple sword, short sword even. I could use, and the armor you might have to spare.
I'll hand him a dagger.
A dagger's better than nothing, but as I said, I consider myself an expert at using swords.
Yeah, I will loan him one of my short swords. These are a little dusty, but they should work
Yeah.
fine.
He gives
I'll get the
a-
dagger to the other guy, the Grimlock.
Okay, so the Grimlock has a dagger. Cool. Okay. Well, this is great. No, Ishan says, but if you could give me if you come across some armor, I said I'd be much more useful in combat. But thank you. I literally owe you my life. I heard the sounds of battle out there, and you seem to have done extremely well. But I'll do what I can. So, shall we? Okay, it's off north. Hey, man, what about me? Come on, bro, let me out. There's this troglodyte over here.
I'm gonna ask the. Well, I don't trust this guy, so I guess.
You don't trust me? You're gonna leave me here to starve to death? What kind of cruel animal are you?
That's a good point. What do you guys think? We could let him go and tell him to better not see him, otherwise he'll be dead.
Starving to death, man. Let me out.
Man, I got a soft spot for people in hard, whatever. You guys decide. I don't trust him, but it's pretty bad way to go. Starvation.
Saeed shrugs his shoulders. Is like, I can do it later, maybe.
Later, man. Who knows? Later's a long time. Man, I'm starving already. I'm on death's door. You guys have come down here and killed all those mind flayers. Like you're the heroes of the story, man. Don't let the story be ruined by letting a creature starve to death when you could have released him. Come on.
I'll give him some rations and say, "We'll come back for you.
Do
You
I
won't
have your-
starve. Here you go.
Do I have your word on that?
If we're able to come back and save you, sure."
Okay, he starts hungrily gnawing on the rations. Okay. Okay, he's so happy with the food that he's going to take your word for it, Joseph. We'll see.
I believe Joseph too. It's like, oh, well, that's nice, Joseph.
I'm going to point to this door over here and say there are people trapped in tubes in here. We need to get into here. Does that same trick Saeed and I did work on that door?
Well, the door is locked with the number pads on it.
Hmm.
So you either need to do some rolls. How many knocks does Syed have?
Well, it's a second level spell. He cast it 3 times, so he's out of second level spells. He can upcast it, but then he's burning 3rd level and 4th level spells to do this. So that's the thing. So that's why I didn't want to save that guy yet. I want to go through this first. Because he could upcast it, I guess, right?
And just looking around the room, you mean you have one here, you have one here, you have one here, and who knows how many more beyond that.
There, yeah. All right. Well, I guess do we want to look at the door again and see if we can work it out again, guys, or do we want to have Saeed start burning all his arcane energy on opening doors?
Well, yeah, it seems like that might be the better way to go. Just if we're gonna clear this area.
Okay. I guess Saeed will burn a 3rd level slot
Okay.
to do this one here because there are people behind there at least.
Shoot. Yep. Okay. And as I said before, now that you're actually here, a whole lot of people encased in something like a coffin, and every so often they wake up, scream, try and thrash out of the coffin, fail dismally, and go back into a slumber of sorts. Belen, can you make me an intelligence saving throw, please?
Uh-oh. Okay. But now I roll high. Okay.
Okay. So that is a good roll. That's a roll you want to make. As
Do I-
you're talking there, you notice this creature here, the top of its brain explodes, and out pops this tiny little creature like this. And it attempts to latch onto your head and sinks its tendril in and tries to rip off your head, but it fails dismally and it flops to the floor. Gonna try and claw you as well, cause why not? But it's advantage. You didn't see this coming. Oh, 23. I think 23 hits.
It does.
It's just as it's trying to rip off the top of your head, clawing, get a big scar across the top, but it doesn't manage to pry it open, and you only take 7 damage. And just for fun, can you roll me 3d6, Bellin?
All right. Let's see. Can I use my what's it called? Uncanny dodge to take half that?
I think you need a reaction to that, and you're surprised, so no.
Oh, okay. So that is a no. Minus full 7. Okay. 3d6.
Actually, yeah. That would have been how much your intelligence was reduced by.
Whew.
Well, let's roll initiative. I don't think this guy is going to survive, but we'll try. Yes, it's going to be over pretty quickly. Kane, you see this thing trying to devour the brain of your buddy. What do? This thing right
Gotta
here.
whack him. Gotta whack him.
Take a shot.
So, all right, let's see here. I will swing Flame Tongue.
That hits 17 damage. Yep.
And that's my enhanced on top of that.
Okay. It's up, but only just.
All right, I will swing again then.
Yeah, you just absolutely destroy this creature. Had one trick, and it fails, and the thing that it was in just collapses to the ground, dead. Okay, so well done for avoiding 15 points of intelligence damage.
Oh, that would have sucked.
How long does it last for? And you go down to 0. It like enters your mind, or what is it? Like that, or it takes over your mind, or eats your brain. It's like
If the
sounds
if
bad.
exceeds your intelligence score, that score is reduced to 0, and you're stunned until you get 1 point of intelligence back. Don't know how you can do that. But basically, if you failed that, it was going to start burrowing into your brain and taking over Bellin.
Oh, yikes!
So good you rolled well on your intelligence saving throw.
Whew. Yeah, those things are nasty. I remember reading about this. So that was close, guys. How do we know the guard doesn't have that going on?
I would show you my brain, but that doesn't seem to be the way forward. I mean, I don't know how I can prove myself to you.
Can we see any scars on his? Well, actually, I guess yeah. Can we see anything scars on his head?
Make a
Look for
medicine
that.
check.
Oof. Oh, okay.
I'm just refreshing roll 20. What did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
He's covered in scars, but if he says what is true, a City Watch member, that's not surprising. But you don't see anything that would indicate that something burrowed into his head. So you're pretty sure he's not infected by an intellect devourer.
All right.
Well, I'm glad we've got sorted out. Now let's get to work and try and free these people. They're obviously in a bit of trouble. I'm not sure what we can do though.
All right. So I'm just gonna yeah, I'm gonna go around and just like see if these guys are all thralls or is anybody awake?
They're awake periodically. And as I said, every so often they wake up and they give out a little scream and they bash on the top of their confinement coffin. And yeah, it's this gentle humming. You do hear the signs of water flowing in the background as well.
Are these the same kind of tubes that we saw where Cross was when we ran that mind flare that had those tubes?
When was that? You mean on?
It was the mind flare wanted to take Krosk for greater for whatever reason, and
Oh yeah,
we thought, were these the same kind of tubes he had?
same kind of tubes. Well, regardless, we surely need to rescue these people.
Be on the lookout. I don't want any of these other creatures jumping out, popping out of their heads here. I'm gonna be my head's gonna be on a swivel here, watching these guys.
Well, I'm going to try to break, say, this one out right here. Break the tube and get this one out and see if he lives or if it comes out okay. Can we do that?
Yeah. Okay, so you're just going to try and bash this one,
Yeah.
Joseph? Okay,
Yeah.
make an attack roll.
Oof.
You get too confident and it just crashes aside. Feel free to make another attack. No, actually, you do hit it, but hit it in probably kind of in the connecting wires. There's a whole bunch of wires, almost like bombs. There's a red wire, blue wire, yellow wire, and for some reason you just cut through it, and you cut through them all at the same time. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Joseph.
I hate this.
The good news. Oh no, that doesn't make it. So the thing just short circuits, and you see the creature starts bashing on it. Then blood starts pouring out of this creature's brain, and it's obviously there. This poor commoner, and you can take that much points of damage as the psychic wave of energy just woof, explodes out and enters into your brain. You shake it off. You know not to hit that spot again.
All right, so Saeed's going to walk in and shake his head at Joseph, and he's going to cast Scatter and pick 5 creatures of my choice within range and teleport them anywhere I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These guys all down here. I'm going to teleport them all. He's going to teleport them all out.
Okay. Let me see. I don't think I can resist that if we don't want to.
Well, they're not, but it's unwilling. They'd probably be willing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's going to be pretty hard for a commoner to be the DC 18 anyway. So we'll just say it happens. Which ones?
All the ones at the bottom.
So I'll put blue dots on the one that's all come out. And they all bamf out, looking a lot relieved. Some of them come out prone and they don't move, but eventually they come back to their consciousness and says, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I mean, I felt like a human battery there. We're powering something. I have no idea what it was, but every so often I'd wake up and the horror that was just horrible. But thank you so much. That was truly horrible." And this person here comes up to side and says, "Well, I owe you a debt of gratitude, my friend. My name is Salforan Amkartha. And I was at a funeral of my cousin in Waterdeep, and you have freed me. Now, if you return me safe to the City of Splendors, I'll reward you handsomely with 500 gold pieces. Like, we owe you a debt of gratitude for getting us out of here, but you've got from the proverbial frying pan into the fire. So if you can escort me to the top, 500 gold pieces is in it for you. So, let's go.
What? 500 gold pieces? Yeah, that's not a good deal.
I was like, yeah, that's not a great.
Not interesting.
Well, I call upon you. It's my birthright. I'm a noble. I'm of upper class. I demand you take me back to the surface. This instant.
We will, but we've got things to attend to right now.
What could possibly more important than escorting a noble to safety? This is no reward you great. Now make it all in a few favors. We'll make it 600 gold pieces. There's an offer you can't afford. But surely you peasants haven't seen such money in your entire life.
I don't think you know who we are. We're the whatever we are.
You don't even know your own name. You're a dullard and a fool. Take me to the surface. This instant.
You're not really making a good case for yourself. We just went through hell trying to free you, so you should show us a little bit of respect.
You're right. I apologize. It's been a long year of torture. I'm not myself, but I really need to get back. So, pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, he's not selling it for me.
I mean, I feel like we shouldn't waste any more time clearing this level, so I think it won't take us long, my lord. We will, give us a couple hours. We'll hopefully be able to clear this level, and then
We can take you back to where the Githyanki have a hold out here, and you can wait there. They owe us a favor. We'll come back and pick you up on the way out.
I guess that would be sufficient. Ishan says, my job as a city watchman is to treat all citizens of Waterdeep equally, including the arrogant nobles, including the humble peasant. So if you'd agree, I'll escort him up to this level with the Githyanki, and I'll come back and meet you in a little bit. So if that's okay with you, I'll escort this ungrateful noble. Is that okay to you?
Joseph will say yes. Wasn't it 800 gold?
Now make a persuasion check, Joseph.
Can I help him with that?
Sure.
Yeah, I think
That's perception. Hold on.
More reasonable.
Persuasion. Where's it at? There it is.
At advantage.
19.
Oh,
And the advantage roll with 0 is.
Oh, wow. Great persuasion rolls. Well,
those are actually Saeed's rolls, too. My rolls would have a +3 on them. so anyway, it's good.
22. Regardless. Well, that's it. It's been a long year of torture. I don't personally have 800 gold pieces, but I can find it. But I believe the city watchman, as it is duty, will escort me up one level, and then if you can collect me on your way out, that would be fantastic.
Excellent.
Ishan shrugs, and he leads the guy out. And the other commoners are watching, and they all get escorted out as well. And Ishan says, well, yes, I'll take these up, but while I'm at it, what are we going to do with these 3 commoners left?
I think it might be too late for them, but we'll.
It's too late for this one, whose coffin is now stained red. What about these 3 people? Can't you do the similar spell again, Sayed?
No. I cannot.
Well, how are we going to get them out then?
Well, maybe I hit the thing wrong. Frost always likes to hit things, and Kane, you're real good at it.
Sorry, I just muted myself. What do you want me to do? You want me to smack somebody? I'm good at that.
These things in here, I did it, and I got shocked pretty bad. It hurted my brain. So I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong, and maybe you can strike better than me.
All right.
Or maybe Elios can punch it. I don't know. But go for it, Kane. Elios is not here.
You know, Kane. He's always about. Yeah, sure. I'll give it a try. Yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna whack this one in front of me here.
Or the commoners take a decided step back. They make an attack roll.
Oh, this doesn't sound good. All right, let's make it happen here. Okay.
Okay, so you hit it and it explodes. Can you actually roll me 3d8?
3, 8.
Yep, 3d8. 6, 7, 2. You hit it. It explodes. The thing inside it turns to goop. And can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom saving throw.
18 is good enough for half of that inside damage. So, what's that? 12 points of psychic damage.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Ishan says, maybe brute strength isn't the solution here.
Yeah, I look over at Joseph and I'm like, dude, that hurt. What the hell?
And I'll bet Saeed would walk up and shake his head at all of us, and he would look at it, and you do an intelligence check on one of them.
Okay, yep. Intelligence check from Syed.
I'll back up.
12. Well, actually, that's Joseph's. No, that's his. That's his 12, yeah.
Okay. The side one's up. This is child's play. Look, you disconnect the blue wire, you connect the red wire, put them together, and boom. Turns into gush. Have a wisdom saving throw from Syed.
Man, this is like an operation.
Oh man, he fails and he takes a full 24 points of psychic damage. Well, bugger that. Maybe Syed says, Joseph, maybe you should have a look at that. You're a smart man.
All right. This is for who gets the book.
Oh no, wisdom saving throw. Some shocking rolls. 17 is good enough to take half of this, so 15 points of damage. As the last one turns to goop.
Better dead than in that.
Ishan shakes his head. Well, good try. Tally-ho, good luck for the next one. I'll be back in 10 minutes or so after I've just taken these commoners back. And he disappears, as do the commoners. He promises he will be back. Okay, so a lot of goop going around. Turns out the south side of town was a better side of town to be on.
I look over at Syed and I go, okay, I know you're smarter than me, but I don't think you did any better than I did.
Well, yes, I think it was actually the red wire that I should have pulled, and I pulled the blue wire. So, yeah.
Well, do we want to explore this level anymore? We've already basically decimated their forces so that Get the Yankee can infiltrate this whole level and take them all out. Do we need to go through it? Well, we do need to find the way down, don't we?
We do.
Never mind. We do have to keep going. What do you guys want to do?
Should we try this next door?
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Well, there is not actually that much danger or anything here. I'm going to move you guys around a little bit. There's some stuff down here. We'll say Ishan returns. So you wander around here, get down to here. And Ishan returns, catches up to you. So there's some stuff to the south here. And the rest I'll just reveal to you. So this is very much like the room you just came from, but there's 20 empty of these Cypod things. So an empty part of that.
You guys want to try the double door? Or continue around this circle?
Yeah, let's go with the doors.
I think we should try them all, but yeah.
This one?
So which door are you trying?
Let's go for the single door. This one over here. Whoa! Sorry. That's not what I meant to do. This door right here.
Can we bash them down without having to read them and stuff? Can we hack them up?
Try.
Huh? Okay, you game to go whack at it with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
And Tyrrell does full damage on a hit to objects.
Okay.
I don't have that.
So instead of the subtle approach, you're going for the smashy approach.
I'll roll too, just in case it's needed. And
you slash into it. You do a little amount of damage, but not enough to take it down.
what?
No, I mean you get the impression you could take it down by sheer force, but it's going to take hours.
And then Joseph's going to peer at it and see if he can work out how to open it.
Yeah, you do work out the secret to this when you break the code and you ask Kane to provide a hand and you crack it open. Oops.
Nice.
Crack it open.
Let's go check it out, guys. Anything bad happen when I walk through the threshold?
Nope. I think for the sake of brevity, we're going to just skip. I'll give you a whole summary of this entire dungeon. Because this is not. So, boom! That's what you see. You tap into the Mind Flayer computer, and this is what's revealed. There's a few of these creatures here that you've come across. They just harmless and fly around. They don't really bother you at all, but they're very curious. And they seem to be immune to this Mind Flayer's thing. And they're just carving out. They're just living their lives. Right in the center of this place. Oops. It seems as if these mind pods, which you freed some of the creatures for, were fueling this massive water system. And this water would flow from here up into here, all firing these dynamos, and they're powering up something. You don't know what it was powering up, like what was the point of taking all these creatures' minds and powering up this massive turbine. But they are Indeed, that's what it does. Down here, you notice this. You notice signs of where that massive room came from, and inside here are some controls right up here. And you start playing with those controls, and you realize that there's some wall of forces that appear here, and here. Obviously, some type of containment unit to keep the creature in. And you suspect that big, ugly mind flayer with a massive head was the guy who disabled it before he came after you. And one more thing. Okay, so this is one interesting thing we will talk about. So I'll assume you all move up into this area here, and you notice there's a huge gaping pit in the ground there, and a statue of a humanoid figure lies scattered at the bottom of the pit. What would you like to do?
A human figure. So it's dismembered?
It's a statue.
Oh, statue. Oh.
And it's in the pit, broken.
Does it look like it was thrown down there and it got broken, or is it like no, this has been unburied and archaeological dig type of thing?
Investigation.
Okay. That is there.
16. It looks as if it fell in. It's not like this doesn't look like an excavation site. It just looks like a massive, gaping pit. There's no design to the pit, but the thing appears the statue maybe it was over here on a plinth or something, but it's definitely fallen down here. It's in pieces. You don't see its face. Its face is kind of face down.
Is it? Did you say it was human? Looked human?
Humanoid. Could be an elf.
Got it. Okay. You guys want to investigate the statue anymore?
Yeah,
So-
I think we should.
I would say it's fairly easy to. No checks required to go down into the
All right.
pit thing.
I'll walk down into the pit, see if I can get a better look at the statue that's face down.
Okay, so you go down. Nothing untoward's happened. You see, it does look like a part of a statue, like marble statue. But as I said, the face is face down.
Like in the soil. Can't see anything that would clue me into what this thing is. Is there anything on the base of the statue that clues us into what it might?
There's no plinth. Like no, there's no plinth. I say as if it were on a plinth, but there's no base to this statue. But once again, you don't see its face. You could turn it over to see its face, of course, if you wanted to.
All right, I will do that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Three. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay.
The gaping maw whoosh, closes down upon you, and you can take. What did you roll? A 23. You can take half of this in damage, so 36 points of damage.
Hey guys, this is a bad idea.
Okay, and the gaping maw thing opens up again. What would you like to touch next, Bellin?
Although it's Kane.
It's Kane. Sorry, Kane.
Thank you.
While the maw closes up, goes whoop, you notice the statue gets crushed up even more, and you notice a gem that has appeared, kind of bounced out or something. There's a gem in there as well.
Yeah, I don't feel really compelled to like pick up said gem, so I just like took it. That hurt. I don't want to get hurt. So do I see the edges of this trap? This thing that kind of came up on me. I mean, is this something like no, the whole pit is this freaking trap or?
It's odd. I mean, now that it's crushed you, it looks like just a big scar in the surface. It doesn't look. You don't see any mechanical components.
Alright.
It appears to be magical in some way.
Oh,
Not mechanical. Yeah, magical as opposed to mechanical.
okay. I still feel compelled to not do something that might accidentally set this thing off again. So I think I'm going to Misty Step out of this thing.
Okay, so you misty step, take a little jaunt, and boom, you misty step. Right back out of the pit, no problem.
Okay, good.
Saeed will sigh at all of us like he always does, and he'll cast a Mage Hand and pick up the gem. I kind of just look at all of you like, come on, guys.
Okay, very good. So, Saeed cuts.
And Saeed's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He certainly is.
I should have just had him turn the statue over.
I think Saeed likes to watch us goof around.
I know. I think he does too. It's like, oh, that was a bad idea.
So the mage hand reaches out, grasps around the object, and pulls it out. No problem. The gem. The gem is a sapphire, and you can add it to your sheet. It's worth 1,000 gold pieces.
I'll just put it in party loot.
I look over at Syed and I go, I loosened it up for you.
And that is all the interesting stuff you can find here. I'll do a quick scan of the place for any treasure. Oh, you do find the treasury of the creatures. I think. So you find 2 chests. You check them for trap. Each chest contains that much, so that's 1,600 platinum pieces. You find a purple tinted spectacles with platinum frames, not magical, but they're worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Oh wow.
How many of those? Just one?
Just one. So there's altogether there's 1,600 platinum pieces, and the purple spectacle things.
Okay, so
You're-
1,600. I'm just going to put it in party loot and we'll figure it out in a bit.
Okay. You also find a potion of acid resistance.
Hey, that would have been nice to have earlier.
And you also find this. I'll link it in. You find this, and we'll just say we have a ritual identification spell on it. Maybe cross with like that.
Yeah, Cross would love that.
Okay, and there's also a dagger there. Very finely crafted. And what's his name? Ishan says, oh, can I have that dagger? Is that okay? I'll take your silence as a yes.
No, definitely not.
Okay, I thought we were trying to equip me with weapons, but sure. Somebody else wants the dagger, they can have it.
Yeah, we are trying to equip you with weapons, but this one, it's a special weapon.
Oh, As I said, I'm not arguing.
You know what? I did not realize this. I reach into my pack and I say, you know what? You can have this longsword. Here you go.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Side cast Detect Magic on it, and it has a slight illusion magic on it.
Illusion magic. Like it's hiding something? Abilities?
No, not illusion. Always get my schools of magic. Okay, not illusion. Conjuration, in fact. Conjuration. Very slight aura.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
he can cast detect. He can cast identify.
Ooh.
Okay, richly cast Identify. This is a normal magic, a normal dagger for all purposes, except when it hits something, it plays a wicked guitar solo. So it's a dagger
So
on
you,
wicked guitar solos.
so you could give it to that guy. Unless,
And a bard would love this. This is like we need to sell this to a bard for a lot of money for his act.
Yeah, 3-string.
Yeah, or 3 strings might like it, or somebody else. This
Oh.
would be a great thing we could give or sell. Yes.
Yeah, feel free to add that to party loot. Dagger of wicked guitar solos. You do also find one of these, a diamond worth 5,000. You find a potion of supreme healing. That's it. Yep, that's all you find. And the potion of supreme healing, in case you don't know, because I don't, does 10d4 plus 20.
Wow.
So yeah, 10d4 plus 20.
That's awesome.
That's the damage of this dagger?
Thanks for adding that stuff.
What? That's
I
awesome.
know that's a supreme healing. Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and that's all you find.
Nice.
I got it all in the party loot right now, and I guess we'll
Yeah.
divvy it up later. So we got a black sapphire with 5,000, another gold, another diamond 5,000, all kinds of stuff.
I think Syed's the king of keeping track of your loot.
Yeah, I put it all in there, so I'm going to let him decide how to divvy all that up.
Sure. So you spend a good hour or two scouring the rest of the dungeon. I mean, as was established at the start, they knew exactly where you were, so they threw all the battle that they could here, and you survived just. So as far as danger in the rest of the area, not much. So what would you like to do, fine fellows?
Is that the exit up here?
The
Or,
exit
do we find-
is down at the bottom here.
So yeah, I mean, I think we accomplished what we wanted with the Gith. I mean, and we already got the reward essentially, so we could carry on.
Or do we want? We need to take that noble back up. Do we want to do that? I mean, because if that's going to happen, I can divvy up the loot. Because I mean, party loot's already got almost 8,000 gold. Well, it's got more than that. It's got like 9,000 gold in it, so we can just divvy up all the rest of the stuff 6 ways.
Okay, yeah.
Do
Yeah,
some
go
more
up.
shopping.
Yeah, go up if you guys want to do that for a minute. Yeah.
Little shopping spree.
I like it.
Okay, so we'll say you make your way up various alliances. The Gith are eternally grateful. You have an ally in the Gith. And the nobleman does in fact give you 800 gold pieces. So you can do that. Add that to the loot. Has to call in a few favors, but he does. Yeah, and you're back surface side for now. What would you like to do?
I need about 5 minutes to do the conversion, guys. So I'll be out for a minute.
All right, cool, thanks.
We definitely
Well,
want to take our rest.
Yeah, I'd like to see if I can find some upgraded items.
Yep, me too.
I have studded leather armor +1. I'd like to sell that and either buy +2 or +3 depending on the price.
Okay. Let me just get my magic item prices up here.
And also, who wants the book for strength?
Yeah.
That sounds like it's got Kane written all over it.
I was going to say, I'd be interested in that. This is the one where I read it and some magical stuff happens to my strength.
Yeah, you get +2. So you can spend
Yeah.
a couple of days up there to studying it, and yeah, you get +2.
Awesome. Totally will do that. Cool.
Saeed and I will talk afterwards, like next week.
Sure. So so the +2 armor.
Or +3 if available and not too much.
Just lost my link. Just gotta find the link again. Just a sec. Okay, so you're looking for +2 armor, effectively, aren't you? You can get +2 armor for 6,000 gold pieces, and the cost of the leather will be included with that.
All right, and if I sold my +1 armor,
You'd get
What would the value?
750 gold for that.
that's outrageous. All right, I'll think about that one. I'm sure there's something else to think about.
But I would be interested in upgrading my armor as well. So right now, actually, if I remember correctly, I have magical armor. What? I don't see it written on here.
Everybody can get 6,716 gold. I'll add it to Saeed's sheet here, so he has it on his for next week.
What?
6,716 gold pieces.
Yeah, we had diamonds to sell, black thing. We have all kinds of stuff. This is all just the non-magical items. So the magical items we could talk about, like gauntlets of more power. We got spell books, wand of magic detection,
Nice.
the
That's
feather
awesome.
token. We got some other small stuff to sell, but we'll do that. We'll let Saeed worry about if he wants to keep any of the stuff for sale because we got spell books and all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
6716.
Can you just have plain old armor?
I thought I had mithril or whatever, but you're right. It doesn't.
Mithril, but no bonuses. So you can get your you can buy +1 armor for 1,500, +2 armor for 6,000, and if you're interested, a +3 would be 24,000.
Huh, I don't have enough money for that. But what I would be interested in, so +1 plate is 1,500. What if it looks like I have a +2 shield? What about a +3 shield?
24,000.
Ah, okay. Well, that
That's
sounds like
starting
that's
to
a
get up there.
that's a no go. All right, I'll buy the +1 plate for the 1,500.
Okay.
That'd be nice. And that's so weird. I don't know what I did with the armor, but it looks like at one point I did have plate armor that was +1 here. Interesting. I will just turn that back on.
I think you might have said because you kept on walking into things to take it off with a mithril, so have a reduction in your armor class.
Got
That's
it.
sneaky.
Got it. Okay, so let's see. I need to do some conversions here. I need to spend a lot of money is what I need to do. What about magical weapons? I got some. Maybe I'll just look online and try to figure out what's. They don't have like the cool magic weapon sword store that I just go in and drool all the things hanging on the wall.
You'll have to give me the names of swords that you want.
Okay. Okay. I will look at that and get to you here.
I've got 1, 2. Right.
Are you looking for something, Joseph, while they're pondering?
I'm just finishing up the inventory, so I'll look in just a second. I'm gonna buy some spell components that are very expensive, like $1,000 spell components here and there. So I'll just buy those, like ruby dust and stuff.
Sure,
Right
sure.
now.
Just take the gold cost off that, obviously.
Yeah.
What does this say? Warning. AC is not incorrect.
Let me see if I can help you there.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's like a double negative. AC is not incorrect. Oh, great. That means it's correct, right?
Well, that's true. The reason is you have you got this plate armor at the bottom. So notice it's got a little equipped tick arrow next to it.
Oh, yeah. So I need to turn that one off. Okay.
Then it's not confused.
Ah. There we go. Excellent. Now I have a stupid question here. Is the weight of the coins the same? I'm overweight, and I was trying to figure out what I can do about that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's a non-fun mechanic, so I generally don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
Anything else, Kane? Bellin?
I'm looking. I'm seeing what's good here. So many things.
How about a Holy Avenger, Kane? It's only 165,000.
Yeah. I might have to save a little bit more for that. Here's something. I'm just looking online. There's something called a Sword of Sharpness. It's very rare. It's a 4d6 slashing damage.
Sword of Sharpness, 1,700.
Ooh. I think I will purchase that. 1,700. That seems like that's a bargain.
Compared to the armor, absolutely.
How much damage does it do?
Let's see. It says they get to roll another d20 if they roll. Let's see. If a player rolls a 20, so you have on a 20, it's a 4d6.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what Tirlai is, I think.
Oh, is that right? Nice. Mine's not intelligent like yours, but now I'm like, woo, sweet. It's like we're brothers.
And the same thing if you roll another d20, you lop off a limb or a head or something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And they can also shed light. That's cool. Yeah, right on.
I get a necklace of fire beads, 2 beads.
Finance.
Pick, fire. Oops. I'm going to say you want 2 beads?
Yeah.
2,500 per bead. So that would be 5.
Okay. No, I'll pass then.
All right.
I'm good.
Oh. Okay.
There you go. Some topside sounds.
How about I feel like a little kid in a candy store. I'm like, I got a lot of money. I got to spend it.
Yeah.
Belt of Dwarven Kind looks like that would be a nice thing if I could afford that and I had such a thing.
Okay. Belt. 6,000.
6,000. I will buy that. I can
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
That wipes me out.
That is pretty nice. You might grow a beard. It'll be
Yeah.
interesting on a half elf.
Well, half elves can grow beards.
Oh yeah.
Roll me a percentage dice.
A percentage dice. Okay.
Roll it twice since you're up here for at least 2 days where you're tuned to the strength thing.
Okay. Let's see. There's
You
that.
grow a beard. You have a fantastic, fully grown beard.
Nice. I'm happy about it too. I'm like,
Yep,
yeah,
nice.
check it out, guys. Look at this.
Nice, thick, woven beard.
All right. I think Valen's got something. He's heard of this Horn of Valhalla, a silver one, and he's interested in that. It might help in the time of need.
Thick. There's different types of horns of Valhalla.
He's just interested in the silver. He doesn't want to get too crazy.
Okay, yeah, the silver one is worth 5,600.
5,000. You know what? He's gonna do it. He's gonna get he's gonna sell his leather armor. He's gonna get the horn, and he's gonna get the leather armor, and that will just about wipe him out.
Okay.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay, so you can use it to summon 2d4 plus 2 berserkers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, they're CR2 creatures, but they have 67 hit points, 13 armor. And I'll take care of the stats, obviously, but just so you know. And they have the reckless ability too, which means their attacks are at advantage, but attacks against them at disadvantage. And they have a great axe, plus 5 to hit, and 1d12 plus 3. There we go. But the interesting thing, you can't use it for another 7 days, right?
Yep. I'm thinking just like in big encounters like that last one would have been might have been helpful.
Yeah, things like that are very good for action economy, right? They get attacks and they take up attacks as well, so very useful.
Now, when it says they appear within 60 feet of you, does that mean I get to choose where they show up?
Yeah. Think of nothing else.
Okay.
Just gives me one less thing to do of the million things I'm doing it simultaneously anyway. So yeah, you can place them where you like.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't require attunement, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Good news. I've spent so much of my money. I'm underweight now, so it's all good. Yeah.
Hooray!
Wow.
How much is a wand of magic missiles?
Oh wow.
Nice. That would be a good one. -11.
I think they're I'm not sure if they're expensive or not. I don't know.
8,000.
Ooh, I'll have to wait. I need to save some money.
So was that a yes to the wand of magic missiles?
No, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Well, hold on. No, I'm gonna have to think about that and have to look at the other stuff that's out there.
Sure.
Like, how much is a robe of displacement that gives like the blur disadvantage on attacks?
Oh, it's only 60,000.
Oh, jeez. I'm good. I'm not gonna buy anything else.
Bellin, are you good?
Yep, I am good. Yep,
Okay.
going good here too.
I'm good. Yep.
Okay, are you going to regale Volo with more of your tales, Joseph?
Oh, of course.
Okay, great. He eagerly writes it down. And you guys return, men, you've gone down there, you've gone deeper than any adventurers have ever gone in the past. And people are giving you a different look of respect. And you go down an alleyway and there are these thugs who come out to try and mug you, but they just see, oh my god, it's you! And they just run in the opposite direction. You are carrying quite a bit of weight with the deed that you've done. Like you've survived, for weeks down in the dungeon and come back with magical things and all sorts of tales. So you guys are very... It's a mix between fear and respect, but you're definitely getting a lot of that. If there's anything else you want to do, we could head down to level 18. Wow, you're getting close to the end, guys. And speaking of close to the end, what adventure would you guys like to do after this?
So many cool options.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to do a high level one again that goes up to like 15 or 16, like Storm King or Out of the Abyss and do all that stuff? Or do you want to do something lower level, like 7 to 10?
It's a good call. I was going to ask. I mean, I'm open. I actually I think a little bit shorter. I mean, I love this one, but it's just like I like to. I don't know. Yeah, something. I mean, even 1 through 15 would be okay, but I'm curious, Malcolm. Like, because I know you have several games. Is there one that stands out that everyone loves the most? I'm just curious from your experience.
Well, I've just started a campaign for the Witchlight one, and it looks pretty cool. I can't give a full review on it, I guess, because I haven't really gone through it yet. But the thing I especially like about it is it's technically to complete the entire adventure without rolling initiative. You can beat the whole thing without going into a single combat. So that's an interesting twist for that one.
Yeah.
Icewind Dale and Tomb of Annihilation are kind of the same at the start of it. It's like in Tomb of Annihilation, it's wander around a jungle and you can go in any direction. So there's lots of free form, more like a sandbox type of adventure. Same thing with Icewind Dale. You have to wander around at the start. There's a lot of free form. I like that about them. What other ones? Oh,
Have you done Strahd?
No, I haven't done Strahd. If you're interested in doing Strahd, I can definitely do it because that's a very classic one.
That would be cool too.
There was one other. Oh, the Avernus one. The Avernus one, I really like it. It's got a lot of flavor. It's kind of the reverse of the other ones. The first part of it is kind of a bit linear, but then the second part, I think it's any spoiler to say in Avernus, you're wandering around hell, and you do get to wander around hell, so it's freeform once again, like a sandbox. If I was a player, which one would I like to play? I'd probably say Icewind Dale, which would probably be my favorite.
I was leaning towards that one, but Strahd would also be cool. So I'm really open. There's probably ones that I wouldn't want to do, but of the ones that you talked about, I think they all sound pretty cool. So maybe we just have a like Icewind Dale or Strahd.
Maybe I'll do a poll closer to the end of it, or you can just discuss it like adults.
Yeah, I think Strahd's great. I also like the idea of Out of the Abyss because that's with the Drown, the Underdark, and I always love that. But that's more of what we're doing right now. So Strahd might be really good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones wouldn't you like to play?
I would say I don't know. I was thinking like the Storm Giants. Only because mainly because I've read most of that already, so it's like a kind of
Okay.
I'm trying to I'm not reading anything anymore because I was like I was gonna take my friends through that, so I was like dang it.
The
It,
other
it looks
thing
cool actually, but
that's interesting. Comes out on March 15th though, and I'll almost certainly be finished. That is a new Critical Role one, Call of the Netherdeep.
oh
Maybe we could do that after the next one. That takes you, let's have a look, from levels 3 to 12.
cool. Too many adventures, not enough time. I'd like to go through all of them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, there's let's see here. Out of the Abyss, Curse of Strahd, Tales of the Yawning Portal, which varies, Tomb of Annihilation, Ghosts of Saltmarsh.
Oh yeah.
And then there's all the starter sets, but I don't think we want to do the starter sets. Then Icewind Dale.
Ghost of Saltmarsh is kind of like 8 mini adventures, all very loosely connected together. But you get to play around on pirate ships, of course, so you do that one. Tales of the Yawning Portal is fairly similar as well. They've like taken 8, 9 classic adventures and put them all together, and you go to the tale once again, very, very loosely collected. They're all classic adventures. Yeah, and I think the one comment I'd make about Dungeon of the Mad Mage, it's cool going around and exploring all these things, but the role-playing possibilities are quite limited. Like, you're going through dungeons and solving these puzzles, which is great, but like if any one of your characters really had a background story that they wanted to explore, can't really do it in this dungeon. But any of the other ones, it's a lot easier for me to bring in stories and side quests and bits and pieces for your characters specifically. So that'd be my comment about Mad Mage.
Yeah, I think we should do a poll, like I said, later, but we can talk about it too ahead of time. But
Yeah, when Cross goes back and Elios and everybody.
Yeah.
I like the Curse of Strahd, but I'm open.
I'm like torn because I want to do. I was gonna say that one does because I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm like kind of right now between that one, Strahd, and Icewind Dale. I think those would be really cool.
Strahd is level 1 to 10. And that's another one that's more of a sandbox type of thing as well. There's no linear path through it. It's very open once you get to the area of Barovia. You just wander around the village and see what happens. So, it's a thing in its favor. But yeah, Curse of Strahd, classic and continues to be a classic. I know people have played it through multiple times.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to buy?
Nope.
Okay, would you like to descend down into the dungeon and tackle level... what level is it on? You're on level 18 now.
Yep. Let's do it.
Boom. Okay, let me get you back. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Do one quick thing here.
I actually don't know how to increase my strength and my constitution.
Okay, give me just a sec and I'll help you with that.
Perfect.
Okay, so you read the book, right? And so your strength has increased by 2.
Right on.
Okay, let me just bring up your character sheet. Actually, I think the easiest way to do it. Yeah, see over there, it's kind of in the middle, it says strength plus 2.
Yes. Yep. I see that.
I've changed that to, whoops, trying to change it to 4. Then if we go back to
Aye.
your crawl thing.
Okay. All
And your
right.
constitution as well. Your constitution goes up due to the belt of dwarven kind, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
To what?
It goes up by 2.
The belt of dwarven kind?
Thought it did. Let me look.
I think it does.
Oh, it does. You're right. Your constitution, yeah, up to a maximum of 20. So we'll do the same thing over here with your
Okay.
con modifier with another 2. And once before we do that, your hit points are currently maximum 114.
Mm-hmm.
And if we increase it by 2, you should get a big bump. Oh, that didn't bump up.
If I'm curious, did you multi-class to fighter?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Well, it's an option for next
So
time.
that should have bumped you up by, that's another, what was your 2, so that should be another 1 per level. So I don't know why I didn't do it automatically, but your maximum hit points are now 129.
Perfect.
Thanks to
Okay.
that belt of dwarven kind. And obviously, long rest. Start this level afresh.
Kane, before you multi-class into fighter, start using your channel divinity for your paladins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you get advantage on all attacks if you pick a monster with your Vow of Enmity. So
Okay.
it gets kind of crazy. So just don't forget that.
All right. Thank you.
You mean for like the last 15 levels?
Well, since I went Paladin, I started noticing it. That's the only reason why I did. I have 2 levels of Paladin. That's why I remembered it.
There we go.
And
Okay.
I have erroneously put you at the exit instead of the entrance. So
Well, at least we know where we need to get to, guys.
On to 19.
there we go. I didn't have the Explorer mode set, which memorizes the map for you. So there you go. Had a brief look at the exit. Okay, so level 18. Okay, so you follow it down from the Mind Flayer level, and you notice the Githyanki are already going round and establishing their presence here. So the level above you now, and 1 level above, is very much Gith territory, and you very much have an ally in that area as well. Yep. So you come down a series of rough-hewn tunnels, and it eventually opens up into a 10-foot corridor, a 10-foot high corridor of smooth stone. So you guys are right up here. What would you like to do?
Zero in here a little bit. Is it dark in here?
Yes, it is dark, but
Oh, well, I feel more comfortable moving ahead and stealthily moving up here. What I see.
okay. So once again, there's rougher tunnels here, but as you get here, these things are very, very smooth. So the smoothest starts here. Like you can see the shape of these tunnels is quite jagged, but these ones are very, very well worked.
Do I notice anything about these little offshoots here? Are these natural looking? Little smaller things?
Make a nature check.
Nature.
You're not sure. Frost comes in and says, "Hey, yeah, just natural tunnels, dude. Don't worry about it."
I love it. All right. Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check. So with a 31, yeah, you don't hear anything. Oh, no, I tell a lie. You do hear something. Yes, you do hear something. Just because that roll was so ridiculously high. You hear from, if you follow this well-worked corridor to the west, you hear some people talking. And you tune in your ear, Bellin, and you listen, and you hear a chant of sort, and it says, "Darkness quenches the sun, darkness swallows the moon. We are nothing but the night." Then it goes again, "Darkness quench the sun, darkness swallow the moon. We are nothing but the night." And that goes over and over again.
Is it in common?
Yes, it's in common. Yep.
Well, that doesn't sound very cheery, guys.
No. Nope.
Where they are, they're probably not good natured.
Did you just say they're probably bad?
Yeah, they're probably bad. All right. You guys want to continue this way? You
This
want to
way?
go off that way?
Well, it's funny because everyone was already on the left. You're saying go away from the voices?
But no, I don't know. I'm opening up to you guys.
Yeah, if you follow this way around this way, not sure if all of you can see that, but if you head west, that's where the sounds of the chants are coming from.
All right. Well, we might as well check it out.
All right, let's check it. Let's check it out.
Maybe we gotta find the way out of here.
Are you stealthing?
I am.
I'm sure Cross could do this. His whole cane, his whole flower
I-
thing.
Hang for a second. Yeah, so pass without a trace is on, so feel free to add 10 to your rolls. You can roll for Said as well, and for Ilios. I
yeah.
rolled for Krosk. So Krosk, how stealthy is Krosk? Yeah, pretty damn stealthy. Oh, Kane!
But it's plus 11, right?
Come on, man!
I know, it's terrible, right?
And you're not wearing the mithril plate anymore. So that's technically at disadvantage. I won't get you to roll again since it's a 1. But,
Okay.
Okay, so Bellin, you're making as much sound as a cloud drifting down the corridor. And every so often, Kane behind you falls over. Clunk! Stands on your toe and you let out a little yelp.
I look over at him and almost kind of like the gecko with the saving you money. I'm like, oh, but my armor class went up.
Yeah, maybe just hang a little bit further back.
I wink at you as you try to walk by me.
All right, I'm gonna proceed here. Oh, we got a door. What do we want to do about this door? Is that where the voices are coming from, or is it further
Nope.
down?
No, further down this way. You hear the chanting.
I'm gonna listen at this door. See if there's anything here.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Listening at that door. Sure. Make a perception check. 30. Is that the other one? Is 30? To listen closely at the door. Nothing. Don't hear anything.
All right. Do you guys want to peek inside here? No one opposed. All right.
Nope.
Let's check it out. I'm gonna try to open the door quietly.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. Okay, so you
My weaker things.
pull the door and you have a little look in, and you open it fully, sure there's nothing bad in there, and this whole room is covered in dust. The only thing noticeable about this room.
Dust, eh? All right. Well, it looks like so I don't see any tracks of any kind. It looks like it's been undisturbed for a long time.
Make a survival check. You do see footprints. There's quite a few of them. Definitely human, and they're going all ways. Some of them went through this door. Some of them went down this corridor. But there's definitely humanoid tracks throughout the room.
All right. I'm gonna go in, see what's up.
Oh. Just 1 second. It's got to. It's done. Assuming you guys are all right with it. He has joined you as well. Oh, I'm a man of my word. Since you're so good at helping me, I'm here to journey with you. Come what may. And you see he's wearing a fine suit of splint mail now, and he's got a long sword and a crossbow as well.
Excellent. Yeah, welcome, Ishan.
Yes, it's a pleasure to serve with you. I mean, the tales they tell about you up above. Apparently you've slayed gods. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but the respect you're gathering is quite astonishing. But I'm here to serve.
Well, it's good to have you.
So, which way, Bellin, do you think?
Well, I know the voices are coming from the other side, but I don't want to pass by anything. So I'm gonna come down here and kind of go through the ritual, listen to make sure there's no one there, no one obvious, and
Hey, perception.
Okay.
Once again, you hear no noises coming from the inside.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna open. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm really curious about what's going on here.
Okay, you swing open the door, and the first thing you notice is this room is kind of lightly obscured by fog. There's some fog on the ground here. And as you walk in, and let me just check this. One sec. Yeah, and with your dark vision, I'm going to say you all kind of got dark vision via spells. I'm not going to worry about it. But you wander in, and then the fog just grips to your legs, and then nothing bad happens. But what you do notice is obviously there's a statue in there. Make me a religion check, Bellin.
Okay.
Ooh, you do recognize it. It is a statue of Shar. Let me tell you about Shar. Shar is the mistress of the night, and is the goddess of darkness. You've probably heard of the goddess called Selûne, or Selûne, the goddess of light. Shar is kind of the complete opposite, goddess of darkness and caverns. So that's what you learn about the statue. And before the statue, you see a humanoid figure in a black and purple robe. It's in a prostrate position, so you can't see its face, you can't see its arms, you can't see its legs, but it's very obvious that it's bowing in front of this. In front of the statue.
I'm gonna say, hey, sorry to bother you. We're looking for the directions for the level below.
And no response.
Are they moving?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
If they're not moving, it's either they're trying to stay very still in a moment of worship or prayer, or maybe there's some other reason. But you look for like subtle, movements of the cloak, like it is breathing or adjusting its position slightly. Nothing.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna ready a move action to dart out of the room if something hostile. I'm gonna go in and get a better look.
Okay. Ishan comes. I have your side, brother.
What do you make of this? Probably haven't been down to this level, but
Oh, I haven't. This is quite the adventure for me. I mean, you said it's not moving.
I haven't seen it. It doesn't appear to be moving. I'm not inclined to disturb whatever it is.
I mean, it's obviously worshipping. It's either a very devout follower of Shah or something else is afoot.
Yeah.
Joseph, you're a smart man. What do you think?
I'll go up and I'll inspect it. I'll go closer to the man.
Okay, so you get right up next to this purple road figure. You get down on your knees and you have a look, and you can make me an investigation check. With a 20, you get right up close to it without actually touching it, and you try and listen, and the giveaway, you think, maybe it's breathing under there. It could still breathe and not move, and you listen, and you don't hear any sounds at all coming from underneath this purple robe.
And I'll shrug my shoulders and go, I don't know. It's an illusion, it's not real. Balin, what do you think? Or Kane?
I don't know.
I'll let you catch up, Kane.
Thank you.
Crosscase, is this like another door situation? We are staring at something that's completely undangerous, but we're too afraid to do something. I mean, we've taken down dragons, for God's sake.
All right.
Good point.
Which one do we want to try?
You're close to that one. Let's try that one.
All right, let's do it. I will listen first.
Okay. You don't hear anything? Oh, even without rolling a perception check. There we go. I'll give you that one for free.
Thanks. All right, I'm going to try to open the door.
Door opens up easily enough as you push forward. The two double doors swing open. And once again, this room is lightly obscured by fog. There is fog, good 2 feet off the ground and kind of drifts up. So you can't really see your feet terribly well, but the fog drifts up and you can see above that. Now, the first thing you noticed that there are shredded tapestries all along the walls of this building. It looks like some type of coastal scene, like a harbor or something like that somewhere. Okay, and 1 second. The fog forms up into the shape of a dragon. This massive thing, wingspans almost as wide as the room, and the fog forms it, and it comes rushing towards you, Kane. What do you do?
Close the door.
You close the door, expecting the thump of a dragon on the other side, and nothing, no sound comes.
Interesting. Did the rest of the party see the
Yes.
mist? They did. So I look back over to him and I go, "Do you think that was just a mirage? Do you think that was something real, or was it just trying to scare us away?"
Good question. It seemed like it was. I mean, so I was standing right there. Did it look like it would have hit the door if it was?
Yes. Yes, it
You
was
did,
moving
okay.
with quite some speed, and it would have hit the door, but you didn't hear a thump.
So yeah, either it was an illusion or well, I mean, it was made out of fog. It looked like, so I guess it wouldn't have.
So I guess the next question is, do we want to go back in?
Let's go check the other door.
Okay. All right. All right.
That
I'll
seems
go
too
over this
scary.
door.
I don't know what we'd do with a fog dragon.
I know, right? It's like, wait, what? All right. I listen. to the door.
Yeah, let's leave Falcor alone.
Oh, what was that, Joseph?
Let's leave Falcor alone.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna listen at this door.
Okay,
Oh,
you don't. Yep,
okay.
perception. Perception.
Yep. I was looking for it, and boom. Oh,
Yep,
definitely don't hear it.
definitely nothing in there.
All right, guys. I'm gonna open this door. So I swing the door open suddenly.
Okay, the walls of these corridors are all lit by candlelight. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna step through the door. All right, guys. You want to go straight-ish, or do you want to turn left? Galen, do you want to lead the way? We're not stealthing so much. I guess we can stealth, but it's illuminated.
I don't know if I'm supposed to see this, but I do see something here. Let's see. Oot. I can't
Oh,
quite.
I see a little tip of something there too.
Yeah.
Now that you pointed
hear,
it out,
you
maybe
hear, you hear
Alright.
some screeching. It's a screeching of some bats. There's some
Ah.
bats up there.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we go left then. Let's go
Yeah, I
left.
think so. This seems like that area is opens up into a bigger area, so maybe we.
All right. So I come down this hallway.
As you come down that hallway, Kane, you step on something, and
Ah!
it doesn't hurt you, but this is what you hear.
Hmm.
That was not the effect I was thinking it was going to do. What you hear is it saying, "Turn back now or abandon hope."
I think I know my party. We don't really turn around for things like that, right? So
No, really.
do we
Really
want
not.
to? I can't tell what's down here. Do we want to go down here? Or do we want to check out these doors?
So much.
Down the hallway.
Yeah, go for it. Lead the way. Just you lead. We'll follow, man. You go which way you want.
All right. Coming down here.
You're in charge right now.
Oh, that's a bad sign. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Sorry, just
Oh.
1 second.
Sorry.
Okay, so this room here, so you see oversight here, there are 2 obsidian statues in the alcoves facing each other. Each one of them depicts a faceless woman, and there's a silver thread between them. So they're holding a silver thread in each hand, and it stretches between these 2 obsidian faceless woman. And there's a thin translucent curtain of shadow. So this is a weird, it's not a curtain, it's like a shadow itself, and it's kind of shimmering and moving back and forth.
And that's like in line with the thread that they're holding?
Yep.
Okay. Huh. Well, that seems interesting, guys. I feel really compelled to go over and like wave my sword through that, but I I will refrain. Do you guys want to do any investigation over here, or do you want to push down this hall?
Well, we want to get, there's a door between it, so I don't know.
All right.
That looks like it loops back up to where we were already at. Yeah, we already were up there, so it's
Okay.
either we head back or we go through it.
All right. Let's. I'm gonna go over here. I'm not the best investigator, guys, but I'm gonna try to. What is there anything more descriptive about this statue and this piece of thread and this shimmering curtain?
1 second.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Well, I didn't hear your question, but whatever the answer is no. I'm just working on something in the background.
I'm gonna say that my next perception roll will be a 3. That's awesome.
As you're pondering what to do, you notice the fog here as well, and then some of the fog take shape.
Uh-oh.
These
On the
8
other side of the curtain?
creatures, no, right here. These 8 creatures take form. And they go, "You are foolish to tread here. We warned you to Sabang. Now we will feast on your blood." And they launch into an attack. It's going to it takes them a moment to regain their physical form. But, so there's no surprise round for them. But they do launch into an attack, and the combat is on. Yeah, so they just rage up on the form. And they also say, "You will become servants to Calista like everybody else. We will feast on your blood and you will become a servant." What they do? Gotta roll in for Krosk.
And you have to roll in for
Yep.
Saeed. It keeps giving me a roll gives me a roll, so I'm in there twice.
Okay, there's Syed.
Okay, good, we're good now. Perfect.
And your buddy Ishan. Boop. Oh, look at that. And I think that's we've got 2 of Elios. I'll do Elios. Make it simple. Efficient at rolling initiative. And we have Krosk. We do have Krosk, Elios, and Syed. Okay, excellent. So these creatures form out of the fog and they bare their teeth at you, and the first one rushes towards Krosk. It's and first of all, it tries to rip Krosk across the throat. Rips across, and an 18, does that hit Krosk? It does hit across. And Krosk takes 7 points of damage. And Krosk needs to make a grapple check. Come here, Krosk. Krosk is going to make a grapple check. So he can tries to slip his way out of it. He makes it easily. The creature comes up and tries to grab him onto the neck and hold on. And the creature says, "Smell your blood. It smells delicious." And it tries to sink its teeth into Krosk's throat and hits again. Krosk takes a total of 10 points of damage as this creature sinks its teeth into it. And Krosk's maximum hit points is reduced by 6 as a creature slowly sucks blood from his neck. Okay, Yeah, so its maximum hit points goes down by 6, and this creature's sinking its teeth further into his throat. Another one rushes forward around side, does the same thing. Tries to slash him across the face. 21. He would have cast mage armor. So it'll be 18. So he's going to shield that to a shimmering light. Bursts around side, and he pushes it off. And the creature's going to try and sink its teeth into him again, and rolls a natural 20. So Syed can't do anything about that, and he takes 22 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Here, I got him.
Okay, so yeah, 22 points of damage, and his maximum hit points is reduced by 14. And this creature, you see him just sucking, and then the veins on Syed's neck are just pulsing as this thing continues to suck. Another one swings over for Cross. And they can smell the blood coming out of it, so he launches again, but getting too excited about the blood and misses. But he does sink his teeth in, and Cross takes another 20 points of damage, and his hit points are reduced by 11. Cross, what's Cross going to do? Cross is going to say, oh, holy shit, guys, this is bad. Sorry. Just gotta reload. Roll 20 minutes silly for me. Man, you guys are really down on the initiative order. These creatures, whatever they are, definitely got the jump on you. Okay, so what's Cross gonna do? Tell you what, to make it sorry, reloading.
Can you, when you get a moment, Malcolm, can you put my aura of protection on me?
Sure.
And that's 10 feet.
Yep. Still reloading. So I was enjoying sucking the blood out of the characters. This Okay, here we go. Okay, so what Cross will do? He's surrounded by these creatures who seem intent on his blood. He will do what he did last time. He will pour lightning down. This has a 10-foot radius. 5 foot or 10 foot, sorry, let me check. Oh, 60-foot radius, my goodness.
Wow. What? That's huge.
Yeah. So put it, oh my goodness. We'll say those 5 take damage from it. We'll lock that into place. Each of these 5 people, they need to make dexterity saving throws. How many were there? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And DC, so 2 of them pass. So 3. Okay, so we'll say that one took the full damage. That one took half damage. This one took full damage. This one half. That one half. Yes, a Cross calls upon us like, get off of my throat, you foul creatures! Nature itself will destroy you! And this rash of lightning just rattles across the area. Frost sees he's pretty much surrounded, so he's going to hold his ground. But he's going to say, guys, beware of the lightning. It's beyond my control. If you wander in there, you'll be hit as well. Be warned. And he's concentrating on that spell. Ishan says, right, now is the time to prove myself. And Ishan will... Oh, that was actually Ishan. Ishan gets hit by the lightning. Sorry about that, Ishan. We'll say he passes it and he takes it. And he takes a slight step to his left. And is going to attack the vampire creature. Because now is the time to prove myself. And he's going to swing twice with his longsword two-handed. And... Let me just check something. Yeah, he gets it and he gets in two good slashing. Cross it, hits twice. Yeah, take that, you foul fiends, and he does 15 points of damage to that creature. And he says, guys, I need backup. And this guy is going to rush past out of the storm of the lightning. He's going to attack your buddy twice. Once with the claws, based on your blood. And he starts to slash it. He does hit once with a slash, dealing 10 points of damage to your buddy. And he needs to make me a strength check. And this creature laps onto him and just wraps his arm around his neck and just hanging on there. And Ishan says, help me! It's got me! I can't move! I can't move! And finally, this one is going to rush over to Syed as well. Do the same thing. Oh, you can smell your blood. Your defeat is imminent. But with the shield up, the shield continues to go up inside. It dashes them off left and right. Bellin.
All right. I am going to... I'm going to put a hunter's mark on this one right there. My
Okay.
bonus action.
So your hunter marks in enveloped and giving you a very good shot at it. Yep.
And I'm going to shoot him with a couple arrows here.
Sorry, which guy?
Oh. So this guy right there,
So the hunter mark goes up. on him,
hunter's
yeah.
mark, and I'm
Right,
gonna go ahead and
longbow.
I'm gonna use my sneak attack on this. So let's
Oh.
go ahead and do that now.
Oh my goodness. So that's 30, 44, 50, 54, is that right?
Let's see.
No, that's not
First
right.
it's 40,
54, 62.
62. That's fantastic.
That is fantastic. Yeah, so your arrow digs deep into the creature and it is... Wasn't expecting that.
Okay,
good shot.
All right, not bad. All right, I will shoot it again.
That hits again.
Okay. 12.
Points of damage. The arrow. Oh,
All right,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I use the Gloomstalker attack on him.
okay, that one hits as well. For another, what's that? 13, 14 points of damage. A final. You still got your hunter's mark on top of this, all of this, but it doesn't matter because that
Oh, that's
creature
right.
crumples into the ground.
All right, excellent. And I'll go ahead and use my action surge, and I'll do 3 more on this guy right there.
Okay, got it. So your first arrow shoots out. Oh my goodness. They all hit.
Yes! All right, so I'll do the first one.
Just
That
peppering
one.
this thing with arrows.
I do like that action surge.
Yeah, arrows. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't. That's gonna do. The first one does 15 plus 11 plus 17 plus 5 plus 18 plus 6. 72 I don't see your hunter's mark. You don't get the hunter's mark though, do you?
Oh, I don't. Sorry. So that would be
66.
-2. Yeah.
Oh no, you had a whole lot of them. Yeah, so it's
So yeah, the first one was -4, -4. The next one was -5, so it's -9.
well, the first
And-
hunter's mark did 6,
11.
then it did 4, then it did 1, so that's 11. So net effect
Well,
is 60.
the racers of archery are in there in that 6 as well. So it's 4 out of the 6 is the hunter's mark on the first one.
Okay, so it's 63.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep.
Okay, so once again, just peppering this poor creature with arrows. This looks rough, but it's definitely survived the barrage of the 3 arrows. Joseph.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna do my blade song. I'm gonna run to there, and then I'm going to bring out Tiralai, and then crouch down real low, and cast Steel Wind Strike, and I get 5 targets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I'll go on that order from the top. So I'll attack the top one. 18.
So this one here, 18 hits.
So I don't want that. I want that damage.
Okay, so 26 damage to this. Okay, cool. And one to the
one-
south of it.
Yep.
That misses.
South of that one.
That
Oh!
misses as well. Oh. It was-
Right below the Ish guy.
Yep.
Ah,
That
alright.
33 to that guy. Got it.
Mhm.
You have one
And then the last
reduction
one above Saeed.
above Saeed. Okay. And that one hits as well. Alright, so in a blade of fury, your sword's just dancing around, and you get 3 good hits in. And the last
Yeah.
one takes out this vampire to the north of Saeed. Very cool.
And I'll teleport to right there, basically. I have to teleport to buy one of them, so I'll teleport to Saeed.
So you take you appear right next to it. Nice round, Joseph.
They're there. I'm good.
You see you had a teleport right next to them?
Yeah, I teleport next to
Ah.
one of the guys I attacked, but then this guy's died, so I can go there, and then I'll just lose burst my move to move back.
Okay, this one is looking at Syed dodging all these blows. It's going to come over to Krosk. Spore 9 by the blood. And you see it actually comes and... yeah, Elias can have attack of opportunity. This thing very much has a blood lust upon him. And you see it climbing along the wall here, ignoring Elios, maybe to its peril. So whoever's playing Elios, you can make an attack of opportunity. Who is playing Elios?
Oh, I am sorry. Yes. Yeah. Let me get that here. Attack of opportunity. I don't know what his main weapon is, so I guess I'll just do the short sword here.
No rage damage, but he does clip him for 11 hit points of damage. And these creatures are all just fascinated by Krosk and how weak it is, how much he's bleeding. And almost in a frenzy, it rakes its claw across them and sinks deep into Krosk. It tries to throw him to the ground, and Krosk just dodges out the way, but he does take 6 points of damage. And then the creature tries to sink its teeth into its neck, saying, "Feed on you now." But he's getting too cocky, overcome with a bloodlust, and that misses. Elios, Flash Bellin.
All right. Well, he is gonna rage.
Okay.
So I don't know all his bells and whistles here, but I got a few things here. So he's gonna go. Yeah, he'll go. No, he's gonna go here, and in between these two, and he'll attack this one on the top next to Krosk first.
Recklessly?
Mm, No.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, why do you need to go reckless when you
yeah, who needs that? All right, so
11,
and
13 damage.
then he's gonna use his flurry of blows. So
Well,
after it,
he gets 2 attacks. To do another attack with a short sword,
sure.
and that will hit for another 10. Now he has 2 options. He can spend a key point and get 2 unarmed attacks, or not spend a key point and only get 1 unarmed attack.
He's got 10 key. He's gonna go ahead and use 1 and do 2 unarmed attacks.
Yep. Wow. So 11,
I can just see him like, oh, this punching away here.
17, 19. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Elios comes and you hear the rage, which you haven't heard a lot before, and he just constantly punches and punches and punches.
I feel like the rage is from the Mind Flayer time where he was out of commission the whole time.
No, he's back,
It's really
baby.
easy.
Yeah, so he's just punching, laying into the vampire, and his fists do the talking. Fantastic. And I think what we'll do, guys, we'll get to the top of the order, and then we'll call it a night. Does that sound good?
Yep, that sounds great.
Okay, so Kane, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this guy here and I'll attack him.
Sure.
So let's see, I'm gonna swing.
The flame tongue, that hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna do this. Let's see, I'm going to do a divine smite. I'm gonna upcast it, and then I get my enhanced divine smite on top of that. Whoops, where did it go?
So that's so far it's 24, 34. Okay, got it.
I'll just roll an 8 for the enhanced here. Let's see. There's that. Okay, so that's that one, and then I'll swing again.
Okay.
So let's see that. That hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, look at that
And
slashing damage. Max damage on
Yeah.
your slashing. Nice. That's another 24,
That.
9,
And then here's the
Wow.
enhanced on top of that.
11 then. Okay, well, so you fire up your sword, get it glowing with a magical divine smite, and then whack! Whack! You carve pieces off this vampire. Okay, is that your turn, Kane?
That is it. Yep.
Okay, this creature steps out of the lightning. Once again, with his bloodlust for Krosk, attacks with its claws, rolls a natural 1, slips over on some of Krosk's blood on the ground, and then it comes in for a bite attack, and it's just slipping and sliding away on the blood, so it misses completely on both turns. This one is going to attack you, Kane. It's going to try and jump up on you, stick its claws into you. Rolls a 21. You don't dodge it so much as it bounces off your armor. See the little cheek going for the throat, and it gets your throat, but once again your armor is just in the right way, and actually breaks off one of its teeth. You hide behind the metal. We will rip it from your skin. Syed / Joseph.
Let's pause here since we're going to start at the top of the order, and the top of the order is after Saeed. Saeed can go first next week.
Perfect. That sounds like an excellent plan.
And he can also mess with his spells because I haven't cast any of his spells. So if he wants to switch him up from, whatever he was doing, also, and upgrade.
To go. Yeah, put it in the notes that Syed is next to go, so we don't forget.
And level up too.
Yes,
Alright.
I tagged him in the Discord, so hopefully he remembers as Jimmy and Krosk as well. Anyway, thank you, gentlemen. That was a lot of fun.
All
Well
right,
done for hitting level 15. And
Yeah.
we'll see what this dungeon reveals. Okay, but
All
we'll see you
right.
next time, guys. Take care.
Yep. Next week.
All right.